Awesome Patty here. And yep, I was just doing a little bit of cleaning today. I was dusting off my journal shelf, and now I'm organizing some things over here. But do I have your permission to take a break? Thanks. I want to go over to the table and show you a few things. Come on along. First thing on the table is my sort of medium-sized Trash Tuesday True Junk Journal. All junk, not much journaling. That makes it like an art journal, doesn't it? Well, I left off right here on this page, and I used some blue acrylic paint to go around this picture, and I said I would doodle. And today, during one of my little breaks here, I did sit down and just random things, leaves, flowers, swirls around the edge, and just relax for a few minutes and doodled all the way around. That was just for fun. And I hadn't done much else in this one. I think I was working in the other journal more than this. So I'm going to go put this on the shelf. So I really haven't changed much on this shelf, but I did take the journals down and dust it off. Those are all completed. And I dust off the shelf. Those are all journals completely journaled in. And another row all completely journaled in. And as you can see, every journal has its own unique style. I don't really go with the same style all the time, no. Even my little Golden Book journals look kind of different there. And this little Golden Book journal is finished also. This basket of punches is just holding a space on the shelf right now while I continue to reorganize. This one's almost finished. This one I want to share with you, my Halloween journal. These journals are in progress. And these journals are in progress. And these are future journals down here at the bottom. So I used to have my sketchbooks down here, my art journals, and I've moved them over to the other side. Let me turn around. So I've put my art journals and sketchbooks all over on this side now because the chunk journals are kind of taken over, aren't they? And I was just cleaning off that shelf right there. And I've got a few books and things down here at my feet that I'm organizing. And you can see my dust rag there. And you can see my little Stinky Winky Woo sitting over there. I always have a helper. So yeah, so this is what I'm doing today. Alrighty, so back at the table. My Haunted House Halloween, really October journal is coming along quite nicely. You may remember when I was working on it, I said I might add a few new touches. Let's start at the top. And I did use my glue gun to put these black beads at the top. There's 3 on this little round part. And I took a little bit of like silver acrylic and just kind of brushed that in there because it was looking way too neat and I wanted to get some some other color on there. I found this little plastic clock in a bag of things. This might be a Tim Holtz, I don't remember. I did use the cardboard to make these shutters. I used some black I think I used the black gesso to paint them a little bit, put a little silver on there. And then in this window, the bat was in there. I gave him some purple gem eyes. And then down here, I gave the ghost some red glowing eyes. And around his doorway, I used the hot glue gun and I put some of this, it's like black netting. It's really like a ribbon with some silver spider webs on it. And I put it around the door. And I put some of the trim that is like black gems as his doorstop. Oh, and behind the ghost, I put this wood tone paper. Just a paper looks like this. So he's like in front of the door, inviting you in. And I've got this bunting. He's decorating for the holidays, yes. The little ghosty is decorating for the holidays. He may have to have a big party in October. I did put some of that silver paint on there and on the little porches and things. So I think it's getting there. It's getting there. Oh, and up in the attic, can you see those eyes up there? Whoa, there they are. Something lives in the attic and he's peeking through. I backed the house with some black paper and then I glued it to the cover, which looked like this before I glued the house down. I might put something on the back. I'm not sure what. But I figured now that I have a good enough start here that I can go ahead and start journaling in the journal for October, which is in a few days. And if I think of anything else I want to add, I've got a lot of space here. I could put more things on here. Maybe somebody, one of these porches or something. Oh, I just thought of that. I just thought of that. That would have been funny if I had somebody standing on the porch, like behind that. This is all glued down now, but that would have been funny. Anyway, yeah, like if you remember my gingerbread house, now this is one of those wood cuts from the Dollar Tree, and this is also, I did cut this one so the hanging off part is not there, and squared it off to make the spine. But this was not finished when I started journaling in here. Now this is a December daily from a couple of years ago. And some of these candies, especially these gumdrops, I hadn't found them yet. I did a lot of this sparkly on the snow and the rickrack and a few things here and there. I think some of the door decorations, these candy canes. So there were some things on here. It was all painted. I just went ahead and put it together and started journaling in it. And then later on, you know, as I got more things, I just added them on. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing with this one. As I get more ideas, then I can add more. And one idea, like I was saying, this is like netting with silver spider web on it. I would love to find some little tiny silver spiders, like little charms that I could put maybe around on this bunting, or a couple of them coming down from the window or something like that. I might put something over here. I might have a little room to put a pumpkin or something down here too. But I can always add more. You know what? I was going to do some other things, but while this is in front of me, I really feel like breaking the ice and just putting something in here. I'm just so excited to play in my haunted house journal here. And I did start putting this together last year. I knew I wouldn't be journaling in it, but I was in the mood to get it all together. And it's kind of junky. I got some Dollar Tree paper bags in here, Franken pages where I stitched a bunch of different pages together, as you can see here. And then I got some nice scrapbook paper, apple cider donut, which is the thing here. Do you guys have apple cider donuts? Or is this just a New England thing? I'm not really sure. Everybody looks forward to those in the fall. And this is some really nice burlap, believe it or not, I got at the Dollar Tree last year. And I believe I saw a roll of it in the Dollar Tree this year too, so they might have brought it back in your Dollar Tree. I know, because they're all kind of different. So while I was sort of trying to clean up a little bit. I did find some Halloween things, and I was showing you some of this the other day. I cut up my Nightmare Before Christmas box. I got it at the Walmart for free, and I put those in there, and I put my honeydew in here, and I really want to get her into the journal. I'm not sure what size I'm going to use. I might use a little one. But something else I came across were these pumpkins. I made these either last year or the year before, I don't remember. I'm chronologically challenged, don't ask me about dates. And I believe I started these, but was going to do more on them. So they've just been floating around for a while. But I thought this would be an awesome frame for a picture of my pumpkin that I got this year, which is so cool. It's an orange pumpkin with green warts. Green warts. Oh, a frog. A frog would be perfect on this page, wouldn't it? Or a toad. And I'm like, oh, would this stick to here? I think it'll stick to there. Of course, this was a, rectangle picture, and I cut some of the porch step off there so I could just focus on the pumpkin in there, because the picture was like about that big. And if I stick that to the pumpkin, I could almost stitch that on there. This is kind of a tall page here. This is a tall page. Well, I can get a little card and journal up there, I guess. And I could, oh, see, there's nothing in the middle here. So I don't know if I can glue that. I might have to stitch that. Glue that down there. So if you missed it the other day, I took 2 of my old Halloween sketches from my sketchbook or my art journal, and I turned them into sheets of ephemera for a free download. I know I didn't clean off the desk yet. Where are they? I don't know. Over here. All right. Here they are. Honeydew Halloween ephemera. And these are on my Google Drive, so it's free. Just click on the link below and you can print them out. And those are available. I will link the Google Drive below. And I was anxious to use one. If I put her on this side, then I won't be covering up that little kitty, right? Yeah, this is a little bit of a weird shape. I want to fill in this page. I could put this down here and put her up here with some journaling. Or I can put her down there with some journaling and put that up there. This book is big. It doesn't fit under the camera legs there. So what I'm going to do is go find a journaling card and just do a little bit of journaling. Get this all put on here. Oh, and then I found this. This is like Bittersweet Vine. I know it's dangerous when I start dusting and have to move everything off the shelf. I'm like, ooh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Can decorate the page with a little bit of this. We'll see, we'll see. I could double it up. I picked out this beautiful, the month of October journaling card. Look at that. This is gorgeous. This is Graphic 45. And I got this paper at the, say it with me, flea market. Which if you're in the UK, it's just a boot sale. And I have here September with the apples. Look at that. Gorgeous. And this was the October page with the cut aparts. Love this, love this. It's definitely going to go in this journal. And then the November, look at that, oranges, oh, beautiful colors. And I don't know why this is here because this should be on a different shelf. That should be on the Christmas shelf. Okay, this is on the fall shelf. And I'm going to take a small honeydew character because look, she fits in right there with those flowers. And her little purple hat and dress match the little purple flowers, the thistles, and the other flowers on the page. I'm going to glue her down and do some journaling. So I just glued down the little honeydew character. She fits so nicely in this little garden of flowers with the little butterfly. I'm going to do my journaling, but quickly I want to talk to you about something. I was doing a giveaway. I am still doing a giveaway with these little slow stitched fabric mushrooms, and these now have hearts on them. I call them my mush mushrooms, and I just made these 2. I have already sent out 10 of these mushrooms. Yes, 10 of these mushrooms. And I'm going to send out a few more. A lot of the addresses I already had. I did ask a few folks for their address so I can send them a mushroom. And then I was talking about these pumpkins. And I asked people if they like pumpkin number 1 or pumpkin number 2. And I was going to pick a winner. Well, apparently some people got messages that they had won one of these pumpkins. And I just want you to know I have not picked the winners for the pumpkins. And this is just a little giveaway. This is just a little happy mail, nothing big. But I had mentioned that I was going to send out a few more mushrooms first, and then I'll send the pumpkins out next. Apparently there's some shenanigans going on, and there's some bad people who are going around to different YouTube channels, and not just mine. But I don't know if you've ever heard of Tamara. She is Willowing Arts, and she does with a whole bunch of other artists a year-long art journaling self-care program. It's a wonderful experience. It's called Life Book. And, you know, every month you have different artists and different art journaling pages to do and different activities, you know, meditation and self-care things. And so she does a little taster week where you can do some free exercises before the program starts. Now, this is for 2024. And she's giving away slots. I think every artist involved, or a lot of the artists involved, can pick somebody to get a free year-long art journaling experience. And they're giving away these slots. And I just got an email from Tamara, and she's like, warning, warning, warning. I'm laughing because that's what I just told everybody, that somebody is telling people that they have won their slot for Life Book, and these people are asking for like bank account numbers and all kinds of things. And she's like, this is a scam going on. And I'm like, and that is for a year-long course in art journaling. I'm just giving away this little pumpkin and one little piece of Happy Mail. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, so I guess apparently this is happening to other folks, not just me. My channel, they told me my channel is secure. I was up 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock last night with YouTube security checking and all kinds of things going on. And they ran all the checks on my channel, Just Journaling with Possum Patty, and they said there's no security breaches. I have not been hacked into. It's not my channel. It is people from the outside who are doing this, and they're trying to scam people in these giveaway things that are going on. So this is just a warning for any giveaway. I know there's a lot of giveaways. Everybody is so generous and loves to, you know, mail things out to other people. And you know, just be careful. Never give anyone your personal information, especially if you get a text message. You know, I don't text message anyone. I will announce the winners of these pumpkins in a video, so you know to contact me at my email. So I'm not going to reach out to you unless I already have your email and your address, all that stuff. I'll just tell you, I'll be sending it out. But if I don't have your address and you win a pumpkin or even a little mushroom, I mean, this is just for a little bit of Happy Mail, that's all. Yeah, just be careful. You know, I hate to say this, but I mean, everybody was having so much fun with all these giveaways. And now, you know, everybody's got to be extra special careful now. Do not give your personal information to anyone unless you are sure, unless you are absolutely sure who's on the other side. So I will announce who will win these very shortly. I just want to get a couple more of those mushrooms into the mail, and then I will call for a winner of these two. Maybe I'll even have another one by then ready to go. Alrighty, I've got my journaling card to start off the month of October for my October journal here. I had to put a little bit of this tacky glue on the back of this pumpkin, and hopefully that'll stick down, because I really want to use this pumpkin as the frame for that pumpkin. Pumpkin inside of a pumpkin. All right, so I've got my needle and thread here. And let's see if I can actually sew this pumpkin on somehow. I could probably do this. No problem. I don't think this would take too long. I'm going to start it back here. So just doing a little cleaning and organizing. I need to do a lot, but I was just doing a little. And my sister, one of my sisters, says that she's just working on getting rid of a lot of stuff, decluttering her house. I'm adding clutter. She's decluttering. She likes to send the sisters a little joke and a text message in the morning. We could start our day with a chuckle. And because I was cleaning today, it reminded me of one that she sent yesterday. It is so funny. It just cracks me up. I just got the giggles from it. And it says, I tried the Japanese method of decluttering, where you hold every object that you own, and if it does not bring you joy, you throw it away. You can see where this is going. So far, I have thrown out all of the vegetables, my bra, the electric bill, the scale, a mirror, and my treadmill. Oh, I laughed so hard. I don't know. I gotta turn the book. All right, I'm gonna finish stitching this, and I'll be right back. I love the way the page is coming out. I've got the pumpkin sewn on. I did a pretty good job of trying to hide most of the stitches on the back. You can barely see them. And then I took a little bit of gold netting, like this, and I sewed down some of those bittersweet berries on top. Little interest on the side of the page there. I hope this pumpkin stays down. I'm checking the camera. Oh, the whole page does fit in. Oh, that's good. Good to know. Good to know. I know I kept pushing it up like that. I knew what it is. The tops of the haunted house sometimes hit the camera leg, so I have to move it over like that. Anyway, moving on. This page is almost done, but don't you think it needs something down in this corner? So I'm going to bring some of that gold down here, just a little bit, to move your eye across the page. And I've got these little wooden things from the Dollar Tree. Look at these cute little owls. I've got another another batch of them here too. Oh, this one's open. Oh, this one has mushrooms. Do I want an owl? Or do I want a mushroom? Ooh. Or, oh, there's some mushrooms too. Those are different. Do I want an acorn? Do I want a squirrel? All right. Too many choices. Let's go with the owl. That was my first thought. I have these pens. These are Spectrum Noir, I believe. Yeah. And I bought these one year on sale. It came as a set of 3 fall colors. And they're sparkle pens. Gotta shake them up. And let's see. We can paint the owl brown. This might soak in. Might have to give him a couple of coats. Give him some green eyes. And maybe put a little orange around the beak. If you haven't been buying these Dollar Tree or laser cuts, because you don't really want to paint them, just get out some markers. Just get out some markers. Very quick. You can see the sparkles. I've had these for a long time. I'm surprised they haven't dried out yet. I'm sure they will pretty soon. I've used them a lot. The green eyes don't really stand out from the brown. Maybe I could put a white dot in it after. I can't believe I'm running out of time already. It's getting late. And I want to show you more stuff, but I guess I can come back tomorrow and show you more stuff. I'm just so excited to have this ready to go and started in for October 1st, already done a page. So I love to get things on clearance, half price. I have not been buying much at the chain stores lately, the arts and crafts stores, because oh, there it is. I've been getting so much from the flea market and yard sales and all that kind of stuff. I wonder if I just pop a little glue gun on that. Well, there she is, the very first page in my October journal. I added my little owl. I put some white gesso on his eyes, and the green of the marker is popping through. I love that. And also I put a little white gesso there, and the orange of that marker is popping through. And most of the brown sparkle came off when I pushed the owl down on some hot glue gun spot there. So I'm just going to let that dry. I'm not going to mess with it till it's dry. And then maybe I'll go over and give it another coat. Other than that, this is started. This is ready to be played in. Broke the ice, got the first page done. If you're afraid of doing your first page in your journal because you might mess it up, but there's no such thing. Shouldn't worry about that. Turn the page and do something inside the journal and then go back to the front when you're a little bit more comfortable with it. But yeah, I'm just jump right in. Just jump right in. It's just journaling. Well, I think that's it. Yeah, I have so many more things I want to share with you, but I'll come back tomorrow and make another video. And remember, I have not announced the winner for these pumpkins yet. So do not respond to any sorts of text messages or anything that you may get, because there are some shenanigans going on, not only on this channel, but other channels as well. So happy junk journaling. Happy October journaling. Starts in a couple days. Bye-bye.